Have you ever wondered why certain dates feel charged, magnetic, almost electric in the air? Brenda Smith reveals why the 4/4 portal, opening on April 4th, is unlike any other moment this year. This is not a calendar coincidence. It's a cosmic blueprint activation coded into your soul's original design. Right now, the universe isn't just supporting your desires, it's responding in real time to the frequency of your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. If there was ever a time to manifest from your higher self, it's now. What you focus on during this portal will shape not just your life, but your timeline. The 4/4 code. Long before you entered this lifetime, your soul mapped out specific energetic checkpoints, windows of time when your consciousness would be more open, your DNA more receptive. The 4/4 portal is one of those rare gateways. Brenda explains that the numerical alignment of 4/4 carries a vibrational imprint of divine structure, awakening the soul's memory of its original mission. That sense of urgency or excitement you're feeling now, it's not random. It's a soul alarm, and it just rang. This day isn't just energetically charged, it's spiritually coded. The number 4, repeated twice, forms a kind of multidimensional mirror that reflects stability, direction, and design. In sacred numerology, 4 represents the pillars of creation: body, mind, soul, and spirit. When amplified through the 4/4 portal, it acts like a frequency bridge, reconnecting you with your higher blueprint and aligning you with events that lead you back to your divine path. If you felt out of alignment recently, this is the time to course correct. What's most powerful about the 4/4 code is that it awakens dormant awareness, not through chaos, but through internal order. This energy isn't dramatic, it's foundational. Brenda often compares it to laying spiritual bricks. Every clear thought you have today becomes a wall in your future reality. The portal is open and the universe is listening, but it's only echoing the truth of what's inside you. That's why the most important message of 4/4 is this: return to what is real. How the 4/4 portal unlocks your inner architect. Inside each of us is a spiritual architect, an aspect of our consciousness that builds reality using frequency, vision, and intention. On most days, this architect works in silence, limited by the noise of our busy lives. But during the 4/4 portal, Brenda reveals that this inner architect is fully awakened. This is when you shift from reacting to life to designing it from the inside out. The term quantum gateway refers not to something outside you, but to an inner doorway where thought, energy, and soul converge. When that doorway opens, like it does on 4/4, your ability to collapse potential into physical reality becomes razor sharp. You'll notice intuitive ideas arriving rapidly, old dreams reigniting, and a sudden clarity about what to build next. This isn't your imagination. It's your inner architect stepping forward. Brenda urges you to engage this architect by asking higher questions. What kind of life do I want to create? What blueprint am I following? My soul's or someone else's? These questions aren't small talk for your spirit. They are design commands. The 4/4 portal doesn't just respond to your desires. It offers you a sketchpad and the tools to manifest something lasting, true, and beautifully aligned with your higher destiny. The Earth's field is synchronizing with your mind. Every thought you think sends out a signal. But during the 4/4 portal, something unique occurs. Earth's electromagnetic field synchronizes more tightly with your personal frequency. Brenda explains that this creates a gravitational resonance. What you think, feel, and believe becomes magnetized into matter more rapidly. The Earth is not just spinning, it's pulsing with your energy. This alignment means the gap between inner vision and outer experience shrinks. You might notice synchronicities speeding up, people or opportunities arriving seemingly out of nowhere, or sudden shifts in direction that feel too aligned to be accidental. These are signs that your thoughts are calibrating with Earth's manifestation field, and the planet is listening. Brenda reminds us that manifestation doesn't come from force, it comes from coherence. During this portal, when your thoughts are aligned with emotion and your beliefs are rooted in worthiness, you become gravitationally aligned. That's when miracles stop being rare. They become natural. Use this moment wisely. Earth is listening, and the world you desire is waiting for your frequency to build it into form. Decoding its role in divine creation. The number 4 holds a special resonance in spiritual systems across cultures. 4 elements, 4 directions, 4 phases of the moon. But Brenda reveals that the true power of the number 4 lies in its ability to stabilize energy into form. It's not just symbolic, it's a vibrational blueprint for creation itself. On 4/4, this frequency doesn't just exist outside of you. It pulses from within, offering the structure your soul needs to ground its vision. This is why you may feel a deeper desire for clarity, simplicity, and stability around this time. It's your inner world responding to the rhythm of sacred order. The frequency of 4 teaches you how to build something enduring, not just emotionally or financially, but energetically. Brenda emphasizes that every stable manifestation in your life must pass through this frequency. Dreams cannot be chaotic. They need a foundation, and this portal gives you that foundation. When you align with the frequency of 4, you become a sacred architect of the future. You don't just manifest randomly. You begin to create with awareness, with spiritual scaffolding in place. This is where the 4/4 portal shines. It asks, are you building from fear or from soul alignment? Because whatever you construct during this time will hold its shape. This frequency isn't fleeting. It's here to help you build what lasts. 4/4 and the light body upgrade. While your body appears physical, your true form extends far beyond what eyes can see. You are surrounded by layers of light, what mystics call the light body. During the 4/4 portal, these layers don't just glow brighter, they begin to upgrade, sensing you with the next phase of your soul evolution. Brenda teaches that this portal triggers a software-like update to your consciousness, preparing you to hold more divine intelligence in your system. This upgrade may feel like tingles, heat, emotional surges, or an unshakable urge to rest. That's because your nervous system is processing cosmic bandwidths it normally filters out. But during 4/4, the filter is removed, and the raw data of source energy begins flowing into your cells. Brenda calls this a remembering in light, where forgotten parts of your higher self reactivate and re-enter your awareness through sensation, not language. As this process unfolds, don't resist the discomfort. Welcome it as confirmation that you're becoming more than human, you're becoming whole. The light body is not a fantasy. It's your original template, and this portal is helping you embody more of it. Let go of old identities. They were never meant to hold your future. 4/4 calls you to expand, illuminate, and finally live as the light your soul has always carried. The energy spine activation. Your spine is more than bone and muscle. It is a living antenna for cosmic energy. Along its length flow the chakras, energetic centers that tune you into everything from intuition to physical vitality. During the 4/4 portal, these chakras begin to operate not as separate centers, but as a unified broadcasting system. Brenda shares that this integration transforms your energy spine into a direct conduit between heaven and earth. You may feel unusual sensations along your spine, warmth, vibration, even light pressure. That's energy flowing more freely, realigning each chakra to resonate with a single frequency of soul truth. This doesn't mean your chakras are spinning faster. It means they are harmonizing. Brenda says this harmony is rare, and that the 4/4 portal opens a window where you can finally feel yourself as one unified being, not fragmented into parts. Once aligned, your energy field begins to broadcast more powerfully and receive more clearly. You become a spiritual signal tower, sending and receiving guidance, manifestation commands, and healing frequency. This is not just alignment, it's ascension in motion. Use meditation or breathwork during this portal to gently assist the process. You are not just aligning your chakras, you are turning your spine into a sacred beam of divine communication. Manifestation through silence. In a world obsessed with noise, affirmations, rituals, vision boards, the most potent form of manifestation is often forgotten: silence. Brenda explains that during the 4/4 portal, silence becomes a sacred vacuum where intention moves at light speed. It's not about how loudly you ask for what you want. It's about how purely you receive it in the stillness between your thoughts. During this portal, universal energy moves so delicately, so precisely, that the subtleties of your inner world become the instruction manual for reality. Your vibration speaks louder than your voice. In silence, your emotional field stabilizes, and your true intentions rise to the surface, not the ones shaped by ego, but the ones written in your soul. Brenda encourages you to spend part of this day in complete stillness, not to escape the world, but to align with it. In that stillness, something magical happens. You become the space into which miracles are called. You'll notice ideas downloading fully formed, emotions clearing without conflict, and visions arriving without effort. Brenda calls this quiet creation, a space where the universe listens and your higher self speaks in frequency rather than words. On 4/4, stillness isn't passive. It's the fastest way to manifest cleanly, powerfully, and soulfully. How your thoughts shape Earth's energy lines. Earth's energy isn't random. It flows in organized patterns across what mystics call the cosmic grid. These lines of subtle frequency connect sacred sites, energetic hotspots, and even the collective human field. During the 4/4 portal, these grid lines enter a state of recalibration, meaning they're more sensitive to your thoughts and intentions than usual. According to Brenda, what you think during this portal doesn't just affect you. It affects the energetic blueprint of the planet. This is why your emotional clarity is so important today. Thoughts born in love, peace, or empowerment become frequency codes that travel through the grid and settle into collective consciousness. You're not just manifesting for yourself, you're laying bricks in the global temple of human awakening. Brenda calls this planetary coding, the act of imprinting the grid with stabilized intention, which later blooms into miracles for others you may never meet. Take this portal as a call to elevate your thoughts, not just to wish for better, but to broadcast better. Your frequency becomes your signature. Your thought field becomes part of Earth's next song. When you realize the planet is listening, you begin to think with love, speak with clarity, and dream with responsibility. And on 4/4, your dreams ripple farther than ever before. Your DNA is resonating with sacred geometry. There's a reason everything in nature follows a divine order, from the spirals of galaxies to the shape of seashells. This is the golden ratio, a sacred mathematical frequency encoded in the universe and, incredibly, in your very DNA. Brenda reveals that during the 4/4 portal, your DNA begins to resonate more strongly with this sacred geometry, triggering alignment between your physical and cosmic structure. You may begin to feel more in sync with your surroundings. Colors may appear more vivid, music more moving, your own body more fluid and harmonious. This isn't a coincidence. The portal enhances your resonance with divine patterns, reminding yourselves that you were not randomly formed, but intelligently designed to thrive, create, and evolve. Brenda calls this the sacred hum of vibrational remembrance of perfection through geometry. In this state, manifestation becomes less about effort and more about alignment. The more you move in harmony with these patterns, through breath, rhythm, or stillness, the more life seems to unfold effortlessly. Your body, your thoughts, and your reality begin to mirror the elegance of divine design. The 4/4 portal doesn't just open a doorway. It tunes your whole being to the frequency of divine proportion. Parallel realities are listening. One of the most advanced revelations of the 4/4 portal is the thinning of boundaries between parallel timelines. Every choice you make sends out a vibrational echo, not just through your current life, but across infinite versions of you in other dimensions. Brenda explains that during this window, those echoes move faster, reach farther, and impact deeper. If you've been feeling like you're at a crossroads, or like multiple options are pulling at you, it's because the portal is activating your multidimensional awareness. You're not just choosing what happens next in this life, you're influencing which timeline you'll inhabit. Brenda teaches that certain desires are echoes from your higher self trying to pull you into alignment with your best possible outcome. Your job? Listen. The 4/4 portal amplifies this effect. Every clear decision, every aligned action becomes a loud signal through the web of timelines, drawing in events, people, and synchronicities from the version of your life that already holds your highest potential. You're not chasing the dream. You're merging with the reality where it already exists. This isn't fiction. It's frequency. And today, the frequency is listening. Fourth dimensional memory integration. Time, as we know it, is not linear. It's layered. And during the 4/4 portal, these layers begin to bend, twist, and fold in on themselves. Brenda reveals that we're currently experiencing fourth dimensional memory integration, a rare phenomenon where past events, future visions, and present experiences start to overlap inside your consciousness. You might remember something that never happened, or glimpse something you haven't yet lived. These experiences aren't hallucinations, they are memory bridges. The portal's energy allows your higher self to send messages across time, releasing old trauma, reclaiming ancient wisdom, and previewing potential outcomes. Brenda calls this process timeline threading. Your soul is weaving past insight and future clarity into your now moment, giving you the wisdom to act from multidimensional truth instead of reactive emotion. As these integrations occur, you may feel emotionally sensitive, intellectually overloaded, or even supernaturally guided. This is all part of your system digesting compressed spiritual data at light speed. Stay grounded. Journal your thoughts. Meditate on patterns that repeat. The past is not haunting you. It's helping you. The future isn't fantasy. It's familiar. And in the 4/4 portal, your soul holds the key to harmonize all timelines into one empowered now. Intention as a dimensional key. Your thoughts are not fleeting. In truth, each intention you hold forms a blueprint, a dimensional key that unlocks potential reality. During the 4/4 portal, this energetic key becomes amplified, able to unlock multidimensional doors that remain closed during normal energy cycles. Brenda emphasizes that intention during this time doesn't just attract, it instructs the universe. If you've ever wondered why some thoughts manifest instantly while others seem ignored, it's often due to clarity. The 4/4 energy field magnifies clear intention, especially when it's aligned with the heart and not just the ego. When your intention resonates from authenticity, the dimensional doors swing open effortlessly. Brenda teaches that today, even a single aligned thought can restructure your future weeks, months, even years. This is why awareness is everything. Set your intentions with reverence. Don't rush them. Speak them slowly, feel them fully, and release them like seeds into fertile soil. The 4/4 portal doesn't respond to frantic desire. It responds to rooted frequency. What you declare now isn't just a wish. It's a key. And what you open with it could define the next phase of your soul's evolution. Crystalline core resonance. Deep beneath the Earth's crust lies the crystalline core, a living consciousness of planetary memory and intelligence. Normally, its vibration hums just outside our range of perception. But on 4/4, Brenda explains, this core begins to resonate in harmony with the awakened human heart. The rhythm of the planet and the rhythm of your soul align, creating a powerful coherence. You might feel this as a pulse in your chest, a calm beneath anxiety, or a sudden sense of being home within yourself. That's the crystalline core gently syncing with your energetic field. This resonance isn't emotional, it's structural. Your bones, your blood, your cells begin to mirror the patterns of Earth's sacred geometry. Brenda calls this Vayan alignment, when the planet doesn't just support you, but joins you. As this alignment deepens, your manifestations stabilize. You no longer feel like you're pushing against reality. You begin to co-create with Earth's energy grid. Your manifestations take root in the planet's intelligence, making them stronger, faster, and more supported by the natural flow. This isn't just manifestation, it's embodiment. The Earth wants your desires to live here now. And on 4/4, it opens its heart to help them rise. Why your aura is demanding truth today. Your aura is not just a glow. It's a magnetic field that attracts what matches and repels what doesn't. During the 4/4 portal, this field becomes highly sensitive and intolerant of dishonesty, especially self-deception. Brenda shares that the portal energy increases the demand for magnetic integrity, forcing illusions and inauthentic patterns to surface for realignment. If you've been avoiding a hard truth or living in a version of yourself that doesn't feel fully honest, this portal will bring that tension to the forefront. You may experience breakdowns, breakthroughs, or emotional shifts that feel sudden. These aren't disruptions, they're corrections. Your energetic field is recalibrating to match your soul's true frequency. Brenda says that truth becomes magnetic under this portal. It pulls what's real toward you and pushes the rest away. Use this moment to audit your alignment. What are you tolerating that you've outgrown? What truths have you been afraid to admit? This isn't about perfection. It's about coherence. The clearer your field, the faster your desires land in reality. The 4/4 portal doesn't just manifest dreams, it makes sure they're aligned with who you really are. And that kind of truth is unshakable. How you're coding your destiny through feeling. Every emotion you feel sends out vibrational information into the quantum field, and during the 4/4 portal, this emotional data becomes far more influential than usual. Brenda calls this process light script writing, the act of shaping reality through the emotional frequency embedded in your aura. Unlike the spoken word or mental affirmation, feeling is the universal language that codes your future. When you feel something deeply, it imprints itself into the ether as a command, not a request. During this portal, your emotions become amplified, and your ability to create through them becomes almost instantaneous. A feeling of gratitude can open doors in hours. A frequency of fear may magnetize confusion just as quickly. Brenda teaches that the universe isn't responding to what you want. It's responding to what your field is transmitting through emotion. That's why this portal is the perfect time to choose your frequency deliberately and hold it with sacred focus. You don't need to fake happiness or force positivity. Instead, cultivate authentic emotional alignment. Feel what's real, then choose to rise. When you feel peace, joy, or love authentically, you're not just vibrating higher. You're literally rewriting the energetic script of your timeline. Each heart-centered emotion becomes a thread in the destiny you're weaving, and during the 4/4 portal, the loom is set to maximum sensitivity. Why karma and dharma flip on this day? There are spiritual laws that govern the unseen realms, forces like karma, dharma, polarity, and attraction. Most of the time, these laws operate in a balanced rhythm, guiding us through cause and effect. But on certain rare days, like the 4/4 portal, these laws undergo a brief but powerful realignment. Brenda teaches that during this window, the energies of karma and dharma invert their weight. Karmic debts loosen their grip, while dharmic destiny becomes magnetic. This means that cycles you've been stuck in, lessons repeating, emotional echoes, generational loops, may begin to unravel faster than ever before. If you've done the inner work, this is the day your soul gets to move forward without dragging the past behind it. Brenda explains that this is not a loophole. It's a reward encoded in the divine matrix, an acceleration point where the spiritual ledger resets, if you're willing to let go. At the same time, your soul purpose, your dharma, rises to the surface with greater clarity. You may feel drawn to a new direction or suddenly gain insight into why you've always felt out of place in old roles. These aren't coincidences. They're your soul's blueprint reasserting itself in the absence of karmic noise. 4/4 is the moment when your higher timeline becomes more accessible, simply because you're no longer entangled in the weight of what was. Brenda encourages you to use this moment consciously. Forgive what needs forgiveness, release what no longer resonates, and reaffirm your commitment to your highest path. The universe is making room for your evolution by balancing spiritual law in your favor. But it's not automatic. It's activated through awareness. What you choose today will echo across lifetimes, because today, spiritual law bends toward liberation. Angelic watchtowers are open. During ordinary days, the presence of angelic beings may feel distant, subtle nudges, soft whispers, quiet protection. But on the 4/4 portal, the angelic watchtowers open wide, and their presence becomes not only accessible but interactive. Brenda shares that these celestial guardians are stationed at specific dimensional gates, and during this portal, those gates are fully activated. It's as if a divine communications network has been powered on, and your soul's signal is being received in real time. You might feel an increase in synchronicities, hearing the same phrase multiple times, spotting repeating numbers, or sensing a presence guiding you through decisions. These are signs that the guardians are listening and responding faster than you're used to. Their guidance won't always arrive in words. It might come through intuitive nudges, chance meetings, or dreams that feel like messages from another world. Brenda reminds us that angels don't answer every question, but they do always respond to frequency, especially the ones you emit from a space of trust and surrender. What makes 4/4 special is the clarity of the signal. When you focus your heart energy into a question, a prayer, or an offering of gratitude, it pierces through the usual static and reaches the divine realms like a lighthouse beam. The guardians are not judging your worth, they are amplifying your alignment. Brenda encourages you to create intentional space today. Light a candle, play healing frequencies, or write down a message to the unseen. You'll be surprised how quickly the signs appear. The angelic watchtowers are not above you, they surround you. And on this portal day, their attention is fully focused on Earth's awakening souls. You are not invisible to the divine. You are part of the mission. Let your heart speak clearly today, because they are not just watching, they are waiting to assist your next leap forward.